held off on buying a foldable phone because of that visible crease running down the middle, Samsung might finally have a solution. According to a new leak, the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7 could introduce a crease that is almost completely invisible during normal use. If this turns out to be true, it could be the breakthrough that finally convinces more users to switch to foldable devices. The crease issue has been one of the biggest reasons why some consumers hesitate to buy foldable phones. While those who own these devices argue that you get used to it quickly, many potential buyers find it distracting. Even the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition, which improved upon previous models, still had a noticeable crease. But Samsung seems to have been working hard to eliminate this concern. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 may finally achieve what fans have been hoping for, a truly seamless display experience. So far, most leaks have focused on the Fold 7, but there's very little information about the Galaxy Z Flip 7. It's unclear whether Samsung has made the same improvements to its smaller foldable phone. If the crease-reducing technology applies to both devices, the Z Flip 7 could also see a major upgrade. However, the crease isn't the only exciting change coming to Samsung's foldable lineup. Another big update is the chipset. Samsung has now stabilized its 3nm manufacturing process, which means the new Galaxy Z series could feature the Exynos 2500 processor. This is a major development because Exynos chips have struggled to compete with Qualcomm's Snapdragon processors in the past. If Samsung has truly improved its chip design, this could mark the beginning of Exynos making a strong comeback. But that's not all. Samsung has already made promising progress with its 2nm technology. Early test runs have shown good results, and there is speculation that the Exynos 2600 could be ready in time to power the Galaxy S26 lineup next year. If these advancements go as planned, Samsung could finally close the performance gap between Exynos and Snapdragon chips. This is especially important because the recent Galaxy S25 launch left many users underwhelmed. While the phones offered solid performance, it didn't introduce many major changes over their predecessors. Many users were hoping for significant upgrades, but instead, the S25 lineup felt like a minor refresh. As a result, some fans are looking for something more exciting, and that's where the Galaxy Z Fold 7 could come in. If Samsung has truly solved the crease issue, it could be a game changer. Foldable phones already offer a larger display in a compact form, making them ideal for multitasking and media consumption. But the visible crease has always been a drawback. If the Fold 7 provides a nearly seamless experience, users who were disappointed by the Galaxy S25 might find it worth considering. Beyond the design improvements, Samsung also needs a boost in foldable phone sales. The Z series has always been a niche product, but with competition increasing, Samsung has to make foldables more appealing to mainstream users. A nearly invisible crease, along with a powerful new chipset, could be the key to making that happen. So would a truly seamless foldable display convince you to try the Galaxy Z Fold 7? Or do you think there are still other challenges that need to be addressed? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the latest tech news. Did you know you can now wake up Bixby with a custom word of your choice? Samsung's latest Galaxy S25 series introduces an exciting feature that lets users personalize their voice assistant like never before. With this update, you are no longer limited to the default wake-up phrases. Instead, you can choose any word or phrase to summon Bixby, making interactions more natural and unique to your style. When Samsung launched the Galaxy S25, a lot of attention was given to Google Gemini and its advanced AI capabilities. Many people assumed that Bixby would take a backseat, but that's not the case. Samsung has quietly improved its in-house voice assistant, giving it a major upgrade that enhances user experience. The ability to create a custom wake-up phrase is one of the biggest changes, making Bixby more flexible and engaging. Instead of always saying Bixby or Hi Bixby, you can now personalize it with a phrase that feels more natural or fun to you. Whether it's a nickname, a unique command, or something completely unexpected, you get to decide how to wake up your voice assistant. However, there's one thing to keep in mind. While this customization adds a fun and personal touch, the device may not recognize custom wake-up words as accurately as the default ones. The built-in wake phrases Bixby and Hi Bixby are optimized for high accuracy. On the other hand, a completely new phrase might take some time for the system to learn. If the device struggles to recognize your chosen phrase, you may need to train it multiple times for better accuracy. Despite this minor drawback, having the ability to choose your own wake-up word is a welcome change for those who want more control over their interactions with Bixby. Setting up a custom wake-up word is a straightforward process. First, open the settings on your Galaxy S25 and navigate to the Advanced Features section. From there, select Bixby and go to the Labs section, where you will find the option to create a wake-up phrase. After enabling it, go back and select the Voice Wake Up option. Inside this menu, tap on the Create Wake Up Phrase Labs feature, which will guide you through the process. You'll be asked to say your desired wake up word once, then repeat it 5 more times to ensure the device properly recognizes it. Once you complete this step, your custom wake up phrase will be saved and Bixby will respond to it whenever you say it. However, Samsung has placed certain restrictions on what phrases you can use. You won't be able to set wake up words that are already associated with other voice assistants like Hey Google, Alexa, or Siri. This prevents confusion and ensures that different voice assistants remain distinct. Additionally, Samsung provides an extra layer of privacy by allowing users to delete the audio recordings that were used to train the custom wake-up phrase. If at any point you decide you no longer want to use a custom phrase, you can remove it and revert to the default wake words. This update makes Bixby more user-friendly and customizable, which is great news for Samsung users who prefer a more tailored experience. Whether you want a practical wake-up phrase or something fun and creative, this new feature gives you the freedom to personalize how you interact with your device. If you own a Galaxy S25, it's definitely worth trying out to see how well it works for you. If you found this information useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on the latest Samsung features. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. The Samsung Galaxy S25 series has finally arrived, and as expected, excitement is at an all-time high. However, not long after users got their hands on the device, reports of a major issue started surfacing: overheating. While new smartphones often experience some level of heat during initial setup, this problem seems to go beyond the usual warming. Many users are already expressing concerns, questioning whether Samsung's latest flagship has a serious flaw that needs immediate attention. One of the biggest selling points of the Galaxy S25 series was its powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, which promised a significant performance boost of around 40% compared to the previous Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. With such a leap in processing power, some level of heat was expected. Samsung tried to counter this by incorporating a vapor chamber that is 40% larger, aiming to manage thermal performance more effectively. Unfortunately, despite these efforts, it appears that overheating is still a concern, particularly for the standard Galaxy S25 model. The Ultra variant, on the other hand, seems to handle heat slightly better, but it is not completely immune to the issue. Users who have started testing their devices under different conditions are reporting that their phones heat up, even during simple tasks like scrolling through social media, watching videos, or sending messages. The problem worsens when charging, with some people mentioning that the heat is noticeable even through a protective case. A few individuals have even described the device as uncomfortably hot to hold, raising concerns about long-term usability. Many have taken to online forums to share their frustrations, and some are already considering returning their phones if Samsung does not provide a fix soon. A discussion on Reddit revealed that multiple users are experiencing excessive heating. One person noted that their Galaxy S25 became extremely warm during normal usage and even worse while charging. Another user replied that their device felt too hot to the touch, despite not playing games or running demanding applications. Someone else mentioned that after just a few minutes of use, their phone was almost burning their hands. This has left many customers frustrated, especially those who upgraded from the Galaxy S24 series, which also had similar heat management concerns. However, there are users who claim that their phones are performing fine without excessive heating. Some argue that new devices typically run hotter in the first few days as background processes complete and settings are optimized. While this is a common occurrence, the number of people still reporting overheating even after several days of use suggests that the issue may not be limited to the initial setup phase. With such mixed experiences, it remains unclear whether this is a widespread hardware issue, a software-related bug, or simply a case of inconsistent thermal management across different units. During early reviews, the Galaxy S25 series did not show any major overheating problems, making these recent complaints even more surprising. If this turns out to be a software-related issue, Samsung might be able to fix it with an update in the coming weeks. However, if it is a hardware limitation, affected users might have to rely on external solutions like adjusting settings, limiting high-performance tasks, or even considering a replacement. Until Samsung officially addresses these reports, many users are left wondering whether they should hold on to their new phones or return them while they still can.